Okay, welcome to episode 3 of the Kundalini podcast. This is Zen, that was Tao. No, wait, I got that wrong. That was Zen, this is Tao. Okay, just a funny name I came up with, trying to be witty. That was then, this is now. And, anyways, here's what I would like to talk about today. The Kundalini awakening process, as I said in my last couple of episodes, it is a miraculous process, yes, I cannot deny it, and it is something very strange, something you're not used to when it first begins. But that is the purpose of all yogic practices. If you've been performing yoga, exercises, or the meditative practices that go along with yoga, or breathing practices, all of them serve the purpose of awakening Kundalini energy. Anybody that practices yoga has probably heard of the chakras, which are 7 propellers of energy, like round wheels of energy inside the body. They're not in the physical body, so anatomically it's very difficult for the scientific community to ascertain the possibility that chakras exist. Do they exist? Do they really exist? Well, I feel energy going up and down my spine. And if you had told me, I'm a trained medical professional, I'm a pharmacist and a pharmaceutical scientist. If you had told me a few years ago that such a thing was possible and that your spine would have energy rising up and down, I would have laughed them off. I mean, I don't at all mind people being skeptical if it had not been happening to me, or currently if I was not going through that process myself, I would have felt it difficult to believe. But for people that know and have read literature and who have knowingly gone on this path of awakening their Kundalini through practices of yoga, practices of breathing techniques, either Indian, Chinese, or Zen methods from Japan, all of these serve the same purpose. They are meant to awaken the Kundalini energy. If you are lucky, if you're one of those people who's chosen to receive this blessing, and it is a blessing, then you are, truly, things open up to you faster, better. You learn to assimilate a large amount of knowledge. Things get clarified, which is why it has been likened to, ignorance being destroyed, being illuminated. All it means is all blockages have been removed. As a human being, you've been conditioned. You were a conditioned person living in a very limited existence, just knowing certain things. And now when the barriers to knowledge are removed, I mean, sometimes people experience that through LSD. The use of LSD or any hallucinogens or entheogens, substances that induce trance states, they give you a very small glimpse into this experience. But Kundalini, when it actually awakens, is a much deeper experience that is with you all the time, and it was the way it was meant to be, without any chemical alteration. This state is inherent to all of us, but you need an awakening for it to be your daily reality. And I'm experiencing that, and which is why I'm expressing my thoughts and experiences using this podcast, and try to connect to people who may be interested in knowing about the Kundalini process. It is a fascinating journey above and beyond anything that can be expressed or described by words. A lot of creative stuff comes out, which is paintings, photography, music, and it comes out with such purpose that you know that it is coming from a higher source. It's not just you being a musician or trying to be good at it. It's something from within you wanting to express itself, and then it comes out. You're just using the melody to express it, but it's coming out. Your individuality is being expressed. That's what being an artist is your artistry. Who you are as a person, as a being, gets expressed in your chosen medium of whatever it might be, music, photography, anything. All of these things are related. Having a meditative state or being a meditator aligns you towards a Kundalini awakening. yoga, using yoga in your daily practice of exercise aligns you towards a kundalini awakening, but nothing guarantees it. It is one of those processes that if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. You just keep working towards it, and anybody can keep working towards it as long as you're following a rigid method and understanding why that method needs to be followed. Don't follow it rigidly. The method needs to be, there is an amount of discipline that is needed, but you don't need to be harsh on yourself. It is an easy process. It has to go smoothly, and if it happens, it happens. Other than that, even if it doesn't happen, you are still getting a lot in terms of health, mental health, physical health, well-being, more moralistic attitude towards life without being rigid about it, again without being punitive, condescending towards others that may not be following spiritual methods, or being as chaste or moral as yourself. You don't need to do those things. You just need to be aware of your own actions throughout the day, how you behave, what you do. A practice of mindful awareness, mindfulness, is very helpful throughout this process and throughout life. If you're mindful of each one of your actions and you bring a witnessing to it, you're going to be so much more careful. You're going to be so much more perceptive to other people, to the situation around you, than if you were just behaving in a vacuum without thinking about what you're doing. And it's very easy to lose that focus.